The U.S. Census Bureau came out with new data today on how much income America's households are making. Some of it is encouraging, some of it is not.
We'll start with the plus side. Our median household income went up 4% to more than $80,000. That's close to pre-pandemic levels. However, the income gap between the sexes widened in 2023 as men saw their full-time pay go up 3%. Women only saw a 1.5% increase. So the fact is, there are so many families and individuals all around Maine really struggling to make ends meet.
But a nonprofit called the Quality Housing Coalition is trying to make life a little better for one specific group, single moms. News Center Maine's Leanne Stapleton checks in on the progress made by that program in its first year.
Last year, the Quality Housing Coalition launched a pilot program called Project Home Trust. Between June of 2023 and May of 2024, 20 single moms were given $1,000 a month to see how it impacted their daily lives. Executive Director Victoria Morales says there's a reason trust is in the name.
We did not tell them how to spend the money. We didn't tell them they couldn't spend it on certain things, but we trusted them that they would spend the money in the way that served them and their families best.
Morales says when looking at which group of people experienced the most challenges to financial stability, single moms stood out.
And we do have a lot of single moms who become evicted due to various reasons, systemic poverty, being an asylum seeker, experiencing interpersonal violence in their home, which resulted in eviction.
Let's take a look at the results. Compared to a control group of single moms who did not receive a $1,000 monthly payment, participants reported improvements in every category. Looking at what the $1,000 was used on most, housing was the big spender by a landslide. Morales says this survey is to help people avoid a benefits cliff, which she describes as a systematic problem created by government assistance programs.
Because those assistance programs pay for housing needs, healthcare needs, food needs, very basic needs. And once somebody starts to earn money, those supports go away pretty dramatically.
But there's more than money to this project. Participants gave their input about resources they deemed most useful.
Things like parenting experts and financial planning experts and home buying experts. They had one really fabulous meeting around boundary setting and self-defense.
Morales says she wants this program and QHC to help fill the gaps in the systems meant to help those in need.
So we really want to flip that switch on who's deserving and who isn't.
Leanne Stapleton, News Center, Maine.
The 2024 cohort of Project Home Trust will begin their survey at the end of the month. To be eligible, you have to be part of QHC's Project Home.
The money for the program is provided by donations and support from the City of Portland's Community Development Block Grant funding. To learn more, you can visit online. QualityHousingCoalition.org is the web address.